I'd like to take a minute of your time to show you a clip of a situation that was made apparent, I believe, just yesterday, something that was picked up by GB News yesterday, regarding what can only be described as yet another attack on this country's foundational beliefs. Now, we have seen it before, but I want to show you the sheer hypocrisy of this situation and how our very own police now act against Christianity in favour of Muslims and Islam. And to be fair, I'm sick and tired of the whole let's be diverse argument from lefties and government, because favouring Islam over the England's foundational beliefs certainly isn't being diverse or inclusive. Take a look.
Listen, Anne, let's talk about this shocking story that has just emerged online. It's massive, in my opinion. It's a volunteer police officer in London telling a Christian woman that she couldn't sing church songs outside of a church setting. Take a listen, you'll be shocked.
Religion you're allowed to do anywhere.
No, miss, you're not allowed to sing church songs outside of church grounds, by the way.
You're not allowed to sing church songs outside
of church songs or church grounds. That's fine, that's
You're
fine.
not allowed, she just said you're not allowed to sing church songs outside of church.
Outside of church grounds, unless you have unless you've been authorized by the church to do this kind of song.
He's not saying anything anymore.
Are you saying that you don't care about the Human Rights Act? You're lost?
He's not saying anything anymore.
Are you saying that you don't care about the Human Rights Act? You're lost?
And this is a volunteer police officer telling a member of the British public they cannot sing Christian songs outside of a church setting. Deeply disturbing. Does this raise questions about the culture and ideology of modern British policing?
Now, before we continue with this clip to hear what Anne has to say, I'd personally like to know if the constable behind the woman who stuck her tongue out, was a volunteer constable or special constable, as we generally know them as well, or if the female was the only special one out of the two. I mean, she's clearly special. She proves that in her actions, but the constable behind her failed to intervene in any way. And as most of us know, police professional behaviours include honesty and integrity, authority, respect and courtesy, equality and diversity, use of restraint, instructions, working responsibilities, confidentiality, fitness for work, discreditable conduct, and challenging and reporting improper conduct. Now, I would suggest that this very, very special police constable has breached authority, respect and courtesy, equality and diversity, instructions, and the chap in the back has failed to challenge and report improper conduct, which means that they have both committed discreditable conduct. Now, with that said, if it is unlawful, and I choose my words carefully there because police should only be getting involved with unlawful actions, and singing Christian songs in a Christian country is now outlawed, then why is it English people have to put up with the likes of this?
I can be arrested if you want.
Don't put your hands in my face.
I can be arrested if you want.
Don't put your hands in my face.
What's your face?
You're putting your hands in my face.
You better even make your life to the Lord Jesus Christ.
What are you doing here?
I am preaching.
You are preaching. I'm going to require you to go away.
You can never.
Okay, then I will arrest you for a breach of peace. Plain and simple.
What breach of peace?
It's what you're doing at the moment. You're causing problems, you're disturbing people's days, and you're breaching their peace. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but nobody wants to listen to that. They want you to go away.
Oh, you don't want to listen to that. You will listen when you are dead. You will listen when you are dead. You will listen. Take me. No. Don't take my Bible away. Don't take my Bible away. Don't take my Bible.
I gave you the simple option.
Don't take my Bible away.
Take a step down. You need to listen to my colleague. You need to take a step down. Listen to what my colleague is. Listen to what my colleague is. Listen to what my colleague is. Listen to what my colleague's
I
going to
can
say.
stand on the step.
Listen to what my colleague's going to say to you.
There's no law against standing on the step. I'm not obstructing the highway. If people want to pass by, they can pass by. I'm not obstructing. Listen to my colleague.
Mate, I don't mind you filming, but it's
Okay.
fine, yeah?
You do not have to say anything that it may harm your defence. You do not mention when you're
Unbelievable.
anything you do say may be given evidence, okay? The reason for this is because we've had multiple members of the public say that you
Man speaks the word of God. Are you
Listen to
this member of the public? Okay. Well, let's look at
This is what my colleague's saying. Listen, you've been offended.
What are you here for today?
physically, I'm just standing here.
Okay. Why here of all places? I know you don't live nearby.
But this is an abortion centre.
Okay. That's why you're stood. Is you standing here part of a protest?
No, I'm not protesting.
Are you praying?
I might be praying in my head out loud.
So I'll ask you once more, will you voluntarily come with us now to the police station for me to ask you some questions about today and other days where there are allegations that you've broken public spaces protection?
If I've got a choice, then no.
Okay, well then you're under arrest on suspicion of failing to comply with the Public Spaces Protection Order, which is under the Antisocial Behaviour Crime and Policing Act 2014. Now, of course, you do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand the caution?
But yet, we have to listen to this, or we're classed as racist, Islamophobic, bigots, Nazis, and all the rest of the words that they throw at us. But we have to allow this, yet we're prohibited from doing that.
The pro-Hamas and pro-Palestinian protests in London continue. London has officially turned into Londonstan, and Sadiq Khan has lost control of the capital. This is what we saw last night. This was also the scenes outside Downing Street. First a protest, then it turned into a mass prayer. They blocked the whole road, the whole street, Whitehall, and they started praying. And then the protest turned into this. In the middle of London, the capital of England, Great Britain, the United Kingdom, they started praying, which is interesting. One thing about this country was that, religious freedoms became a thing a while ago, a long time ago. That didn't really mean that you should really stop everybody else and disrupt the peace in the public. You block the roads. I'm going to show you exactly what happened. This is Whitehall, outside the Prime Minister's office.
أشهد أن محمداً رسول الله.
Now, I'm not going to play too much of that, and I'm not going to play any more of that, to be quite honest with you. What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to echo a copper's words from earlier.
I appreciate that, but nobody wants to listen to that. They want you to go away.
You know, because if he thinks that people don't want to hear Christian preachers preaching, and I'm not religious, as many of you already know, but if police think that people in England don't want to hear Christian preaching and they want people to shut up and go away, then I'm going to say, we don't want to hear what we've just heard on the streets of England when everybody else is being shut down. That is not inclusivity. That is not diversity. And the sooner people realise that, the sooner we can work to getting things back to frigging normal.